So here I lugged it back over onto its original pier on this side to get started with. Took a block out so it'd be easier. Want to raise it back up, put that block under it, try and get over there and straighten and center that up so I can measure where I want to put the piers in for the middle. But it'll be alright. It was hanging on by that rock right yonder. And it does just look like dirt, but that's a rock under it. Alright, so this is part 2 of my creek adventures. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. And this is how I'm rebuilding the dam. I haven't tightened that wire up, but I'm going to put a lot of tension on it to help hold that together. Some of that stuff there on the top is just extra pieces. This is all the brick that I found so far. Today is February the 13th of 2024. Doesn't tell them when I'll get around to posting this video. Having too much fun playing. I don't want to edit videos, especially not these. I got a bunch of Bible related ones, so sorry about how long it takes me to get these kind out. But anyway, I'm stopping here today because I'm wore out. I worked 10 hours last night and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to take a nap so I can hang out with my family later this evening. So tomorrow, hopefully, it looks like this. Hopefully it looks like this and don't look rainy, but there's clouds moving in. But shoot, you never know. This is the craziest winter ever. It's been like 50s and 70s and ever since the first of the year. The cold weather just ain't that bad. We don't even have to run the heat that much. Oh, I love it. There's no bugs. This is February 14, I think. Anyway, after a good night's rest, I come back to reflect on what I did yesterday in my stupor. So I piled in a fair amount of rock there behind it. At the bottom, some definitely heavier stuff. I got started on the other side, and you can probably tell from the camera that I didn't build it straight. What was really hard, as harsh as this water was, this went down a considerable amount. So I'm going to work on that today, and then work on the bridge. There's no change in it. Just a little less water. But I do see I got some brick there that I didn't see before. On down that way, and on down that way. There's another brick, so I see a third one and a fourth one, so they're on down through there. So I'm going to go get my other brick so that I can reconstruct the other side of the dam and move it back. And I'm going to collect more rock. There's loads and loads of rock around here. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to have one layer thick of brick, and the rest will be rock that doesn't get buoyant when it goes underwater like the brick does. So that should hold it up pretty good. And I also did bind it with some steel wire. And I know after a while it's going to rust away, and I need to tighten it up. It's really loose, but that won't be a big deal. Get the bar in there and tighten it up. I'll make the floodgate right there. That's exactly 4 feet wide. I measured it with a 4-foot measuring stick. And it still weighs exactly 4 feet across. There at the front, 4 feet as well. So I'm actually going to make that even and straight at the front and back, both of that. Later this summer, I'm probably going to come in here and concrete this in too. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm glad today there's a lot less water here, that's for sure. See, the bridge is pretty unchanged. That's the little hand truck I use to pull stuff back and forth with. Yeah, I picked that up the creek and down the creek. It was floating yesterday, but it looks like today it'll just get pushed a little bit. Even when it was loaded, it was funny. It tried to go on down the creek. How long's it been since you've seen a 2-liter bottle with a little plastic cover thing on the bottom? And a metal cap. Blast from the past. So anyway, here's where I'm at on this old bridge. This is where I'm at on this dam here. Using a great big, really flat rock there to take up for the loss of bricks that I encountered due to the flooding. Now, here's where I'm at today. I'm building a dam. It's already starting to catch to it. I am working up there on the little bridge. But I'm cold and tired. Tired trudging around in 35-degree water. I think that's what it is. So I found that big flat piece of rock there. It's pretty wild looking there. I don't know what rock that is. I'm not a rockologist or geologist or whatever studies rocks. But anyway, when I ran out of brick, I made do with rock. Really, that's probably better. But anyway. How deep I am today. Yesterday was about right here. So it's about half as much water as yesterday. I'm not really dying. Still pushing around at it. This is February 14th. I don't know if I'm going to work on this tomorrow or not, but the bridge up there is getting all my attention. As far as the river stuff is concerned. So that's how I'm raising up the bridge. I'm just coming out here and doing it mechanic style. It's going to be kind of hard to get it back in the exact same spot it was in, sadly, but I'll figure something out. So I got it centered over that pier, a little bit over that one there, and then I'm working on this end now. That shouldn't be too bad. I just got to find some more brick, I think. But it'll get over it in a minute. And this is why it was even bent so bad, is it just had a short little weak 2x4. Didn't have enough lag bolts or anything in it. And seeing the brick that's there actually shows that the bridge is still farther over than originally. But that was to hold those 2x4s, which bolt up to the 4x4s, which is, it's just for the landing there. It doesn't hold that much weight. So anyhow, I want to try to get it back to where it originally was, I guess. But I got to find me some more material. That's what I got going on there with that, guys. I'm just using a little trolley jack. I thought I'd use the winch on the front of my Land Rover like I do for about everything else, but I decided I might break the bridge if I tried it. So here's where I'm at with the bridge today. It's been a couple of days. I've actually just been working on a couple other things instead and getting them cleaned up. But I'm going to pile up a bunch of debris right there under the landing there. I also learned if I take a hammer and a chisel, especially that hammer, I can carve out some of this rock here, and it's typically flat when I fill that up.
I'll take you down the creek. The water's been pretty low the last several days. Even though we had a little bit of rain and snow, that kind of put me off a little bit. Not too much. I still got out here and just waded around in this water when it was like 35 degrees. But what I have done is I went on down the creek and found a bunch of my brick. Like, I don't know, 20 or so. I had about 4.5 those little red cart worth. I had 40 or so bricks. I had 20 or so bricks with 4.5 loads on that little cart right there. I'm also going to put one of those underwater locks out here too, so I can see this at night, because at night this is completely dark back here, so it's about to change. So I was able to raise my dam up a little higher than it was, and I need to pile more rocks on there. It's set the same as it was the last time I made an update on this. But now I'm able to stretch the brick pretty close to the bank now, so I like that. Now on the other side, just did a little bit, not too much. Yep, there's this pile of cars, still there. So I found some old bricks from probably a structure that was here before. Tried to put those on the outer portion where they could still be seen, but you don't see bricks that look like that too often. But I'm redoing it. I got a couple more bricks to bring down here. And then I'm just going to pile more rocks on. More rocks, more rocks. Alright, so I finally got the block done under the bridge. That's all it's going to be under it. Forgot I got a piece of wood right there to grab out. Need to tuck up my landscaping wire under there. And go down here at the dam. We'll have a gander at that. Holding back water. And today is February 23rd, 2024. So sick. This is what I have going on to hold it back. Found this piece of metal that's cleaning up, so I figured I'd just jam it there for a door. There's a piece of pop and a brick to hold the bottom, so I wouldn't shove it out from under it, and got a piece of pop wrenched under there. And for some cool effect at night, we got an underwater light right there. And here's the one at the dam. You really can't see it. But that's the lot that's down here at the other end. There's a leaf over it.
Yeah, there is.
There, it moved. And here's a view from the top of the hill where the dam's at. Can't really see it on camera, but where the water's moving and all, rippling, it gives a cool effect. It almost looks like a campfire on the brick, which you can see in real life. And likewise, I got one over down by the bridge, or up at the bridge, at the little waterfall thing. So that's where I am on that. This is almost knee deep, so it's almost what I was holding back originally. So far, nothing's moved, but I got a lot of bricks piled up on the back end. The whole first row of bricks has the holes facing the water side, so that there is relief. It's not holding back 100% of the water here. It's more like a giant restriction. Over there on the other side, I got the first 2 rows of bricks with holes in it, so there's ample drain. Hopefully there's ample drainage. So right now I'm just doing some testing and seeing how much this thing can hold back. I'll also try to include some pictures at night, what it looks like lit up. Here's a closer look at that bridge. Got some little partial concrete blocks that the very end set on the ground on. We got a single block pier, double block pier. I guess maybe a single block pier. I don't know. I got to deal with the extra slack in these wires. But I think I'm just gonna pull it on over here. And use that to hook up my lot. I don't have to use another wire. I think that's going to be best. Oh, there goes some trash. Looks like a dog shoe down there. I put my other lot in right around there somewhere. You see the cord running to it, so then I got a lot. And it's on the bank that makes the waterfall look really nice at night, so hopefully I can plot up some of the water. So here's what that looks like lit up. This is right next to the bridge. Now you can't see much now and stuff. And there's that light there that looks light up the waterfall from that. Looks better in person. The camera doesn't do good with low light. Yeah, see, there's the underwater lot. And I finally did manage to get the wire sort of straightened up. I want to touch that up at some point or another. But I don't know where I want that light at, so I'll leave the slack for now. But here's what it looks like underneath. You can jump all you want and stuff. It's not wobbly. Not at all. I think it's getting deeper. Whoa, what? You see there's that other lot. Well, at least the brick hasn't moved. Definitely a good thing. I'm not sure how much more water it'll hold with this configuration because, you know, there's holes at the bottom of the dam for now until it clogs up with material. Then maybe it might just change. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I ain't never built any kind of meaningful dam before, but as it raises up over here, it can relieve itself through there as well, so it's not not 100% dam. I'd say like 70 to 80% dam. Knee deep. Get deeper. Little by little, it's getting deeper. Look at this pop right here. There's actually water pressure within that pipe. Sucking water out of it. But anyway, that's what the setup looks like February 23rd. I'm going to do something better for a gate than this, but this was pretty quick. It's one of those Hampton Bay awning lots. About $20 or so on the eBay. I got one for $14 and the other for $18 or $19. And here's the view from standing on the bridge. Again, it looks better in person. You definitely can see it around pretty decent. Got several of those landscaping lots out here. But on camera, they don't look like much. Except for that blue one there. Actually, I'll get them all over the yard. That's the dog that decided she's moving in with it. She's here all the time now, so I'm waiting for that. Then across the bridge, we've made another little section to hang out that's cleared. Alright, well, that's actually going to do it for this video, because looking, it's almost 30 minutes long, so I'm just going to stop it right here. If you're really interested, I'll make another part of this and show the bridge all finished out. I expect most people watch this, but if you did, thanks for your time. And even if you didn't, I praise the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, richly bless and guide you. Check out the other videos on my channel. There's all kinds of playlists on the front. You can check out sharingthetruthandlove.com. There's a lot of articles. You can also read the King James Bible, God's only pure preserved word for the English-speaking people. I'm trying to keep up with having at least 1 or 2 videos a week. I got quite a few scheduled out, so I don't know when this one will actually show up, but Lord willing, it will. Hopefully, by the end of March, I'll have made another one. I love y'all. Thanks for watching, and I hope things are going good for you, and I pray they get better. Jesus bless. Y'all take care.